I am. I'll tell you what, I don't usually do this, but today I think I got a rude, not really a rude awakening, just an awakening of sorts. I was talking to Brad earlier, Brad at Faith Apiaries. Hey, Grayson. And I added some boxes yesterday, particularly, I'm going to flip this around. Particularly that pink hive right there. See, there's still a bunch of bees on the front. I'm not trying to mess with it too much right now, but anyway, that's a Lyzen colony that I overwintered in a single deep, and I fed them a bit over the winter, and so yes, I smacked a bee, and so what I will say is that's by far the best colony that I have. Could it just be the bees? Yeah, probably could be. However, you know, I've got other single deeps that are much smaller colonies. I've got another Lyzen that I did in a two double deep, right? So a wooden box over the Lyzen brood chamber. And I'll tell you what, I mean, compared to some of the other colonies that you may have seen me go through yesterday on my little live, or my little video I put out, by far, I mean, we're talking 5 frames of brood compared to maybe 1 or 2. Just, there's no comparison. So yesterday I'd put a box on top with some drawn comb in it to try to get them to come up and maybe the queen lay some more. And then it was like, well, it's going to be cold the next several nights, even getting down to freezing. So Brad said, well, what I would probably do is reverse the boxes. I said, I can't really do that because I've attached the bottom brood chamber to the bottom board. So what I did was brought a box out, set it down, used my smoker. I did use my smoker. I don't know if you noticed that when I showed it, that the smoker is actually now sitting on top of the colony there. Let's see if I can zoom it in. See that smoker sitting on top of that box? There you go. I did use it. I didn't video it, so there's really no proof that I used it, but I did use it. And that colony is by far, without a doubt, my strongest colony. I mean, there was total bee coverage on 10 frames, and I moved them all up to the wooden box on top and put drawn comb below them. And today they're out gathering pollen and whatnot. So they're gonna do well. Are they the calmest bees? No, they're not. Even with the smoke, they were not happy today. So probably will be grafted from that one. I'm probably gonna have spicier bees than most people would care to have in their yard. I don't really care that much. I'll just put my full suit on when I go out here. But man, I'll tell you what, if I get some money, I am going to probably start replacing some of my woodenware with at least the brood chamber on the bottom with the Lyzen colony. It worked well 2 years ago when I used it to set up my well, I have a double 6 frame Lyzen that I used for my queen rearing, and it worked really well. Are they a bit expensive? Yep, they are. They're a little bit spendy, but you know, I don't know much about an Apame, so I don't have any experience with it, so I don't know if it's any better, but I do know that the walls are like 2 inches thick on it. So it does do a good job here in South Carolina. One of the drawbacks were some of the outside frames had a bunch of beetles on them, but I hive tool tested them all and they all failed, so that was good. But man, there's something to the I forget how Brad words it. Oh, sorry guys, internet connection failed me there for a second. I tried to do it. I should have done it with when I had the colony open and show you guys what was going on, but you know, I wanted to get in and out of that colony because I was just in it yesterday, and man, they look pretty good. Hopefully what I'll be able to do is I was watching some Gus Mitchell videos yesterday, which it's pretty standard what they're doing. Just pulling some frames over a queen excluder with some brood in it and letting the bees come back the next day and split it, and then add a queen cell. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can get at least a couple nukes off of that and still get a good honey flow. But thought you guys would find it interesting. If you don't have a Lyzen hive, you know, look into it. You can buy them. I think it's $10 more if you buy it assembled already than if you buy it flat packed. So if you're like me and you just rather just set it up and clip it together and put frames in it, it's easier way to go. But at any rate, everybody have a good day. We're going to be going live tonight at 8 o'clock. We were going to try to do that, you know, video review, but we're still trying to figure out on the logistics. So when I say logistics, matter of fact, I might sit on this cooler right here. When I talk about logistics with doing that, so if we're reviewing a video, we're seeing it in live time and we can pause it. But if there's a question about something in the video that we want to talk about, we can't. If we stop it, it's like 10 minutes before you've seen it, right? We've already watched it 10 seconds earlier. You've seen it, you ask the question, and then it comes back to us and it takes a little bit of a delay. So it may throw off the timing of asking the questions. So, so we're trying to figure out what's the best way to do that. And that may be something we do during a daytime segment to get going here in the future. And, you know, see how that works out. But it just might be a little bit easier because when you got 100 people in the chat and everybody's side chatting and asking questions, you miss a lot. And, you know, that's something that we want to try to help people with and hopefully get them to, you know, we can all learn something together. But anyway, we'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. I appreciate you guys. And you guys have a wonderful day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.